want to welcome everybody to another episode with our Veterans in Business podcast. As we're working through this, have the opportunity to sit down with different business professionals, different veterans, different business partners, and just give a peek inside what we do, where we came from, and what got us to the point where we're at today. Very fortunate to be able to sit with my business partner, Andrew Bryant, and share about who we are, what we do, and how Miramar Mortgage came to what it is. We are aligned in the core aspects of what's important, the integrity, the honesty, the desire to serve people and take care of people. But then we each have our strengths, which we bring to the table. You have the marketing mindset, and I'm more of a, hey, I'm not really concerned about the specifics of it. Let's just get the message out there and do a great job taking care of people. For me, I'm not a native Texan. I grew up in North Carolina, hunting and fishing. That's where I grew up at, in the mountains. But then I joined the Marines, and, during the 21 years that I served, I had an opportunity to come here to Texas twice. And so when I retired, I just settled down. And then we both, as we transitioned, I know I transitioned from the Marines, you transitioned out of college, and we both came into the mortgage industry. And we've been together for 12 years now, which is crazy, because it went by so fast. But just the fact that we had the ability to come together and work to help families, achieve the goal of home ownership, that's really important, and that's what we do, and we're very happy with it.
That's right. And so we've been working alongside each other for 12 years. When I first got into the industry in 2015, this is my first career out of college, and thankfully the only thing I've done since college. You played a pivotal role as a mentor for me when I first got into the industry. And even though we haven't worked alongside at the same company all these last 12 years, now we own our own company together, you always played a role that I think is very rare in mortgage in general. I think the mortgage space that we're in is very sort of wild, wild west, and everyone's sort of pursuing what's in their own self-interest. But you played a role for me that, hey, let me kind of take this kid under my belt a little bit, teach him the ropes, kind of guide him in transactions as he's helping people. And that was really important for me too. So, and now that we own our own company together and taking things to a completely different level, it's amazing to kind of see our story over these last 12 years.
And then, you're right. I felt like we could have more control and make more of an impact. And that's really, I feel like, why Miramar Mortgage evolved and came to what it is today, because it allows us the opportunity to have control. We don't have to necessarily ask people how we can help take care of our clients. We have the ability to make those business decisions, and that's what's important. I know a lot of people are skeptical at first about, the broker world and what lasts and what's out there. But just the fact that we've got great wholesale partnerships have really made the transition very smooth and very easy, and provide quality services.
Yeah, when we were looking at getting into the broker space, I leaned on for counsel from some of the other folks who were in the industry. And any time that someone was saying, hey, maybe the broker space is probably not going to be what's in your best interest, a lot of the reasons came down to, well, simply not understanding what it would be, right?
Right.
And I think typically what we don't understand, there's fear there.
Right.
And being in this space now for coming up on 2 years, which is amazing, it's been it's created more opportunities and a path of least resistance to making things happen for folks.
Yeah. I couldn't agree more. And I think just as we work together, as Miramar sticks around longer, serves more clients, we're just going to have the opportunity to help more people. And that's what I'm most thankful about. You, our relationship, and our business partners that we work with on a daily basis. Yeah. So I really appreciate you taking time to sit with me. Let's share a little bit of information about our story and where we came from. So I appreciate it greatly.